Okay, so this is our Lord Xander Grixis Reanimator deck. The thought, the thing that drove me to making this deck was looking at Lord Xander and remembering losing to this card. It's actually pretty powerful if you can get it onto the board. For 7 mana, you get a 6/6 that when it enters the battlefield, your opponent discards half of their cards. When he attacks, the defending player mills half their library, and when he dies, your opponent sacrifices half of their non-land permanents. So he just really ruins your opponent. And so what we want to do is we want to just have him on the battlefield. We need to legend rule him, have him die, and just ruin our opponent's life. And he's already in Grixis, so he fits in very well with some of the most powerful cards in Standard right now. We have Make Disappear. Maybe not that good of a card, but Blood Tithe Harvester, Crucius, Titan of the Waves, Fable the Mirror Breaker, Invoke Despair, all very powerful cards. And so what I've built here is a bit of a Crucius control deck. We're going to do a lot of the Crucius things, including searching for our top end. We're going to have things like Fable of the Mirror Breaker, Strike It Rich, making us treasures in addition to Crucius, which are going to help us ramp and naturally cast these big spells. We have Unburial Rites, which will be able to reanimate stuff that we discard through Fable of the Mirror Breaker, Faithless Looting, or Crucius. And so this is just a bunch of Grixis stuff all piled together. Everything pretty much is a 4 of, with the exception of Invoke Despair. We're keeping one Shieldred in this deck so that we can loop Blood Tithe Harvesters, get a Crucius back, or get more Lord Xanders. A cool little mini combo here is if you have a Shieldred on the battlefield and a Lord Xander on the battlefield and a Lord Xander in the graveyard, you can just bring back the one in the graveyard, legend rule the Lord Xanders, and then have the trigger for your Lord Xander go off when he dies. So that's pretty good. And yeah, basically we're going to be trying to ramp our way out real quick in order to get to 7/5 mana and then just do our thing. Pretty linear. This is essentially as close as I think we're going to get to a Grixis ramp deck. So let's hop in and see what we can do with it. Oh, yeah, mana base, all Grixis, as you might expect. Real quick before we start, if you have been enjoying the content the past couple of months and you want to support the channel, I am trying to grow this thing and get it as big as possible, so your likes and subscriptions are very helpful at this time. With that plug out of the way, let's move on to round 1. Alright, let's get it. We're in round 1 here. We have a Crucius here and a Strike It Rich and an Unburial Rites, so there's a chance. There is a chance. I think we'll give it a try. We can use Crucius to get to finding things. We can invoke Despair up to get a 7-drop. I think there's a lot of stuff that we can do with this. I'm going to start by getting a red mana source, and then on turn 2 we'll be able to play that. So fetch for a mountain here. Turn 2 is Strike It Rich and Fabled Passage. Fabled Passage can find a blue mana source. Well, we have one thing that uses blue, so maybe I don't need to do that. Instead, I will get a black mana source, and we're going to start looking towards a Invoke Despair. Turn 3, I think, will be Crucius discarding Unburial Rites. End step, discard Unburial Rites. We are going to go Greater. Found our Lord Xander, that's huge. And we can reanimate him next turn. So yeah, this Lord Xander comes at a pretty good time. Let's go ahead and play a Unburial Rites to start. Excuse me? Why can't I do this? Oh, I need to discard Lord Xander first, right? Okay, so can this work? I can... Oh, actually, what is the order that this has to go? Blood Tithe Harvester, I can make a blood token, so it costs me 3, and then I only have 3 more mana. Okay, so I'll just Crucius out a Lord Xander and then get something smaller. then this means that I'll just play Blood Tithe Harvester now. We can put this Watery Grave tapped, and then swing in with Crucius. I'm going to end my turn discarding Lord Xander, getting something lesser. There's a Fable. If they play something, we have Invoke Despair, so that's good. Feel pretty solid about this. Luca, sure. Planeswalker does get hit, and if they make a creature, then I feel really happy about that. And I'm almost certain they're going to make a creature, right? Yeah, makes sense. Cool. So we get to wipe up their board for the most part here. We can Blood Tithe Harvester kill this thing. Okay, so let's just go like this. We have the Unburial Rites. I am going to start off with Blood Tithe, kill this thing. And while I could do Xander, it's just really clean if I Invoke Despair. 1, 2, 3, I'll have to use 1 treasure to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I have 1, 2, 3, so I can Fable actually as well. So Invoke Despair, target my opponent, autopay. Cool, cool, cool. And let's get a Xander's. Oh wait, no, I already did my land drop. Let's play a Fable. Okay, and then I'll swing in. We can go to end step, discard Unburial Rites, and search for something greater. Another Lord Xander, okay. This one we can just cast from hand. Renin 7, sure. What do you make? Make a Tree Folk? Okay. That is something that I can't deal with immediately. Should I get another Lord Xander into the graveyard with my blood token? Let's do that. Oh, but then I have to use a treasure. Okay. Our opponent conceded there. I'm not really sure why. I don't think that we had anything there. Alright. Here is round 2. We have Tithe, Crucius, and Lord Xander. I like this hand. Alright, play a tapped black land, then turn 2 is Blood Tithe Harvester. We'll follow that up with Crucius, I think. Cool Celebrant, okay. Well, I can kill that. That's good. Feel pretty good so far. We can Unburial Rites or drop a Lord Xander off first. Okay, so this is going to be some sort of life drain angle. Let's start ramping. Get a Crucius out. We'll drop off an Unburial Rites, I think. Let's see if they want to trade here. I don't think they're going to want to. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's discard this. Well, no, let's do Xander going smaller. Fable is great here. That's a lot of gas. I think I'll probably double spell here. They have a Woe Strider out. I am almost able to play an Invoke Despair. It'll drain me a bit. And then I don't really want to spend this mana. Okay, so this we have 5 mana total. I think I will probably be doing something like kill Woe Strider. I'm 1 mana off being able to Invoke Despair. Resolve, resolve. Swing in with Crucius. I'm just going to fetch my black mana right now. This means that we have 3 open. And then I have to decide on whether or not I want to try to set up an Invoke Despair or double spell right now. We go in, play a Harvester. This can take out Cruel Celebrant. And then we have Fable. We can also store mana and strike it rich. My opponent hasn't played anything that good yet. I'm going to play Fable. If we can just start Fable plus Blood Tithe, that will be pretty good. Let's get rid of a Unburial Rites now. We can reanimate the Lord Xander. Let's get something bigger. Another Xander. Okay, so we got redundant Xander. Them discarding doesn't feel very bad, but them milling is going to, so that's good. We have creatures to sack, so that's fine. Move to our turn, sweet. So let's discard Xander, Strike It Rich. We get Faithless Looting. So I can kill something, but at this point I think I just want to swing in. They're going to need to find some blocks here. They can triple block Crucius. They decide to just take it, go to 10. I'm going to Unburial Rites my Crucius, or sorry, my Lord Xander. Alright, so they have to discard 0 here, which sucks. And then I have a Faithless Looting to do. See if we get anything nice here. Double Fable, just keep one of them. Alright, cool. Gonna end it here. And we can discard... Oh, I forgot about this. I think Invoke Despair is not very good right here. They have too many small things. Another Faithless Looting. We could look for a Shieldred too. So we have a lot of things to sacrifice. Priest doesn't really do too much. I'm gonna make a Lifelinker, sure. They have to deal with Lord Xander though, and that's going to be tough for them. They're going to mill 20 here. Okay, so I will let all that happen. They may have... Oh, they don't have a card in hand, so that's okay. Blah, blah, blah. Dawn of Hope. Sure, sure, sure. We go to 7. We're going to sacrifice this guy. We need to kill something with Blood Tithe Harvester. Go to 5. This is actually pretty tough here. I have to kill Priest of Forgotten Gods through some method. They go up to 17, so that's pretty bad for me. If I kill Priest, I go to like 3. I would have loved a food token here. So... what do? I attack with Lord Xander and Crucius. I can play a new Crucius. I need to push damage here, and then I think Blood Tithe does need to kill something. Priest of Forgotten Gods. This is tough. This is tough. Is this sack 2 creatures? Yes, it is. Okay. Well, they can make a second creature, so I have to kill Priest. Otherwise, they don't have a way to sacrifice their things. If they just chump block here, it's also bad. So I can't even attack. So let's Harvester on this. We take 2 damage. So is this one, yeah, okay. That's what I thought. We go to 1. Oh, we're actually going to be dead here. Darn. Yeah, I have no life gain. I don't think we can do anything about this. Let's Faithless Looting, see if we can find something. Not the move. I'm gonna discard double Crucius here. And then Fable is just a free take. Let's Faithless Looting from the bin, maybe? No, we can do it from hand. Xander, Invoke Despair. Sad. When Xander dies, so I can't kill Xander, sadly. Yeah, this is tough. So we're about to die. In that case, I'll just swing in with Xander. Maybe they won't decide to block. We look at all these cards that they had. Okay, so yeah, seems pretty straight up. We are dead here. So that was our round 2 against Aristocrats. Kind of cool seeing this deck come back. I'll have to play it sometime. Anyway, we are on to round 3. Here we go. Okay, round 3. Here we go. We found a Make Disappear for the first time in this series. And we have a lot of land. We have the Strike It Rich, but we don't have too much to do. Let's see what we draw into. Fabled Passage will find a black mana source, and I should have played that as my 4th land. Who knows what I'm thinking. Alright, black mana source, there we are. If I could just click on it. Maybe I will play Blood Tithe Harvester. Recruitment Officer. Look at the top 4, reveal 3, and put it into your hand. Okay, so let's get a blocker out. This does trade, and I'll have to think about if I'm happy with making that trade. I think if we're just swinging at each other, we're going to be taking those trades. Oh! Oh. Double Striker. Okay. So, with a Shock Steam Vents, I can make disappear something and Striker Rich. Pass turn. I might just wait to see if this is a deck that is going to go in on putting things on Jawbone Duelist. I can do a play where I block something and then sacrifice Blood Tithe Harvester, so there's time to wait. Mishra's Foundry. What does this make? This makes... Oh, it becomes an assembly worker, okay. And is that an artifact? Yes, it is. Oh, this is, not what I thought. Oh. So interesting. Horn of Valhalla. I haven't seen this card before, so this is basically just the creature version of, like, Nettle Cyst or something. I can get rid of this. That seems like a pretty good idea. Just get rid of that with non-casualty. I can kill creatures. I can't necessarily kill equipment and artifacts. Do I care about this? I'm going to do that play of blocking here and then before damage, tapping and sacrificing. So you're going to have to tell me why this is not activatable. You can only activate it as a sorcery. Alright, makes sense. So we take 2 poison here. Sometimes you gotta remember how these cards work. Okay, so we got a backup Blood Tithe Harvester. This is essentially a mulligan, a do-over. I'll play this in tapped. I don't need to strike it rich now. And then this will be a fine trade with Jawbone. I can then also discard one of my mountains. We're gonna have 6 mana. We're almost at just casting our top end. When it attacks, create a soldier. Okay, so this is actually just a token strategy. Cool. Oh, it's soldiers. Wow, cool. You never see this. If you attack, I am blocking. Maybe I should actually just get the Sky Strike Officer out of the way. Yeah, maybe I'll just do that. I'll go to 4 poison. Let's actually see what we... Oh, wait a sec. I can't kill Sky Strike Officer now. Okay. Whatever. I wanted to kill the Jawbone Duelist. I think that was a smarter move. Okay. Let's see what we got. So Crucius here is good. Then we also have Faithless Looting. I'm not sure I can do that just yet. Crucius now can kill Jawbone Duelist. Let's try Faithless Looting, see what we get. We get to keep one of these cards, so I'm going to keep the Mirror Breaker. Alright. So now, no attacks and turn. Oh, I guess I could discard Mirror Breaker. I think I'll decline, which is typically not what I do with Crucius. It's just that Fable of the Mirror Breaker is so good. Wow. Okay, okay. Soldier Tribal. This is great. We need to kill some creatures. I probably want to kill Harbin now. Okay, they'll just draw a card. 2 damage, okay. Yeah, so I want to kill Harbin now. Mirror Breaker. Make a creature. And then I'll probably discard my Swamp. We'll go ahead and kill this. And then I have 2 mana. I could have 3 mana for Faithless Looting, but I'd rather discard to Crucius. Crucius will not do anything. We're going to end turn, discarding Swamp, going for Ambitious. And there's our Lord Xander, so we can discard him next turn. We can Faithless Looting and maybe find something to do there. Soldier. Oh man, they got another one. Are we dead? Gets +1/+1. Yeah, we're dead. Darn. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Oh, we're really dead. Wow. So this is Valiant Veteran. So it's a lot of gold cards, but pretty good. Look at how wide they went. That is impressive. Okay, well, we're very dead now. We almost died to poison as well. Okay, so that was our round 3. Yeah, that was round 3. So we have 2 more to go. Let's see if we can win with our Xander deck. Here we go. Okay, round 4. Let's go. Here we have the Lord Xander. That can be discarded for something smaller. Okay, I'm sold. So Strike It Rich, can Fabled Passage, and maybe just Bloodtithe Harvester off of the treasure. We'll see if we need to. If they play a creature, then I will. Well, maybe I should just do it for the ability to attack in. Alright, Black Manosaurus, here we come. Yeah, I'll be making more treasures, it's okay. I want to be able to start pressuring my opponent's life total. Alright, what are they on? Tapped lands, so that's interesting. The Gonjo. Windblade Geist. Okay, so double strike. We did just play something like this. I don't know if our last game was against this Goomba guy or not. We can hide the blue mana, play Crucius. Discard Xander going smaller. They can trade if they'd like. Okay. Xander go lesser. Ooh, find the casualty spell. Okay. Maybe I hold this up next turn. Oh, it's a hammer deck. Okay. Well, hammer's kind of annoying. At least they can't equip it yet. Well, I'll take 2 damage, see what they can do. Oh my god. Wait, is this, are they going to attach Colossus Hammer? Oh my god, I just threw. That's so sad. Oh no. Alright, this has to make the video. This is so embarrassing. I was like, huh, so they didn't play a Sigardizade, and that's what everyone's doing now. And I forgot that you can just attach it with a spell. Okay, well, frame that one up. That was a pretty big misplay. That was our round 4. We have a round 5 coming up. Here we go. Okay, actually I decided that I'm just going to re-record round 4. That was very embarrassing. But, you know, it happens. Gotta show those. I'll give you guys another full game, though. Hopefully this one will not be as quick of a game. So Xander's Lounge is going to be my land. We're going to hinge on Strike It Rich for getting what we want, which is going to be Crucius. Knights. Okay. We have turn 4 Xander. We will need to Strike It Rich, Xander's Lounge. Next turn is Crucius, discard Xander, and then turn 4 and Burial Rites. Cool. We will actually need... No, we will have the treasure for that. Good. Okay. Bam. Crucius. Submit Xander. Let's get Lesser. Bloodtithe Harvester. Cool. And yeah, we want to hit them with a Xander when their hand is pretty full. Not going to block. All the Skyclaves. Yeah, I can't really deal with that too well, so this will be a make disappear play then. This slightly delays my plans, but it's okay. Is this hexproof from black? That sucks, so Bloodtithe Harvester can't deal with it. Well, we're gonna play a Bloodtithe. we can Fabled Passage for black mana. And this sets up Invoke Despair. But it's not going to be that good. So I'm going to hold off on it. We can discard something notably. Maybe I just discard Invoke Despair. No, it's going to be in Burial Rites. Let's make that cheaper. So we don't have a way of discarding at instant speed other than this. I can go for something bigger. It's a second Xander. If I can find Shieldred, we're looking pretty good. Okay, Brutal Cathar. Sure. They take Blood Tithe Harvester. That's the correct move. Because if they take Crucius, I can just kill it. They'll swing in. We're going to take another 3. I definitely need to get Xander out here. Alright, Fabled Passage. Let's just end Burial Rites now with Xander. They will have to discard 2. Now we have a blocker for next turn. And we can hit them with an Invoke Despair. They got rid of 2 creatures. Okay. Let's put a tapped land in. Not worth it to attack yet. Here we'll discard a Xander, go lesser. Double Fabled. Now my opponent doesn't have good attacks, so if they attack, then we'll expect a combat trick. This is First Strike Hexproof from black. Do we want to see what they have here? I don't think they can flash anything in. I mean, it's just Hexproof. Let's take the 3. No, I died because of this last game. I'm going to declare blockers. Exile 1 attacking or blocking creature. Okay, so I didn't need to do that. So we do lose our Xander. I'm going to discard a Fabled Passage and try to find something. Casualty, we almost had it. Alright, we got a Crucius still. We can Strike It Rich, we can Fabled Passage, we can Invoke Despair. Let's Invoke Despair. Do they have an enchantment? They don't. Okay, so they'll lose probably this guy. And then I do need to create a blocker, so this is tough. Crucius draws me a card, but it's not useful till next turn, so I should probably just Invoke Despair. Yeah, that feels really bad. I'll get 2 cards out of this, though. Okay, that's something. We can Fabled Passage for black. It doesn't necessarily need to be black, it could be anything. We will be able to make disappear. No attacks, end turn. We're going to discard Xander, get something smaller. And we're okay. We're holding. Okay. I really want to kill this Sigrid. Protection from God creatures. Interesting choice. I'm okay chumping with Crucius. I'm not really. Let's get a red mana here. I'll take 3. I think it's just creature damage that we have to deal with. So now we're going to have stuff. We get to double Fable. This discarding is going to be kind of tough, but it's okay. No attacks, end turn, and we will decide to discard a Crucius, go bigger. Unbarrow Rights, good. Put Aura, oh god, okay. So this is Maul of the Skyclaves. Are we dead? I think we might go to 1 and lose our entire board. Oh, it goes to her. She does haste, right? Did they tap out for Danica? I should have countered that. What happened? Okay, so I will double block here. Save a little bit. And yeah, we just gotta go kind of deep here. So I will discard Unburial Land. And I will discard land. Okay, so we get this out. Next turn we can loop that. We're gonna die next turn. Oh man, okay. Unburial Righting, Mr. Xander. Doesn't do much. They don't even have to discard here. Yeah, it sucks that he doesn't fly. Yeah, we're gonna lose on that, I believe. Blood Crypt, not something that can happen. Might as well swing in. It doesn't matter. They gain life. Yeah, so I can't attack here. I'll end turn discarding Blood Crypt going up. Oh, it's another Crucius. Darn. Alright, looks like we just did not have enough to finish it out there. But at least this wasn't a game where I just died immediately, so it's all good. Opponent goes in for 6, and we are dead. So we lost to soldiers, and then we lost to knights. Or is this humans? This might be humans. Anyway, that was our re-recorded round 4. Let's move on to round 5 and end this one out. Alright, final round here, round 5. Alright, so can we find out a way to do what we want to do? We have, if I choose red, we can Faithless Looting on turn 2, discarding double Unburial Rights. Then we have Crucius on turn 3, and we're going to be in business. We'll be punished by a Thoughtseize on Faithless Looting, but it won't be crippling. Okay, we found our red mana anyway. Faithless Looting. Unburial. Then it's either Crucius or Fable. Innkeeper, okay. So if this is Jund, so it's not a Scurry Oak combo as far as I'm aware. Either way, the move is to play a 3-drop, and the question is it going to be a Fable or a Crucius? I have a lot of lands right now. I think I'll do a Fable because I have Blood Tithe Harvester in my hand, and that can start to go wild. And yeah, if this thing gets to attack, I have a double spell next turn. Well, on the other hand, if I had Crucius this turn, then I would have had Fable and Blood Tithe next turn. It is what it is. They scry to the top, so that's scary. Zorn, okay. I'll ask them if they want to trade for Zorn. We'll get rid of 2 lands. Should I show them that we have blue mana? No. Okay, cool. We can still get it. Let us swing in, see if they'd like to trade for Zorn. Alright, they would not. Cool. That means we got a free attack here. Now we find a swamp to prepare for our can't remember the name of the card. The one that makes them sacrifice all their stuff. Here's a Crucius. Crucius will probably discard Crucius. Alright. Discard a Crucius, go greater. Ah, Invoke was the card that I was thinking of. Okay, destroy target artifact or create a treasure. What are they going to do? Are they going to take out a treasure? Okay, they make a treasure. Oh, right, they're going to ramp out. So I probably want to kill Zorn here. Move to my turn. Alright, so we get our Kiki. I mean, I can offer a 2-for-1 with Crucius. The worst thing that could happen is they just go over the top. I think if I just start to Blood Tithe loop, it's better. So we're going to Faithless Looting here, discarding these 2 lands probably. Got a second Invoke. Do I keep 2 Invoke Despairs? I mean, they're going to be pretty crippling. I'll get rid of 1. That means I can shock this in, maybe. Move to combat. Swing with this guy. Get a trade, maybe. Trade either way seems good, and then I just get the Fable again. Oh, he just gets in for free? Sweet. Okay, so Blood Tithe Harvester. I'm gonna do it on my turn. Am I afraid of Zorn? I don't know if I should be. I don't think I will do anything about him. Alright, discard Invoke Despair. They don't have Planeswalkers or enchantments, so that does draw me cards. Oh lord, it's another Zorn. I have 3 mana. What's happening? Okay, this is okay. That's pretty cool that this is a free spell with Zorn. Plundering, okay, and then this is free as well, just doesn't draw them a card. This is like Treasure Storm, that's cool. I can cripple them by killing Zorn. Discard just 1 card. Another land. Okay, so then let's Kiki. Copy this. And then use this to kill a Zorn. And then we have Invoke Despair here, but I'll do that after combat. Let's go ahead and trigger. Alright, now we've started to stabilize. This is good. Invoke Despair targeting you. Auto pay. And then our Steam Vents will just trade away unless we find something else to do. Make Despair is very good. And yeah, now we want to just discard Lord Xander. We can't do him yet. Go lesser. Get a land. I don't think we're going to cycle that. And now the Kiki train is going to go off. But, like, they could just play some bomb. Yeah, Meat Hook Massacre, sure, just kill everything. I will have to do this with Casualty. Auto pay. We're going to discard or kill one of these guys. That was a good card to keep in this deck. If they pay for this, it's bad. Okay, cool. We got him. And we've ended out... I think we've only gotten Crucius onto the battle... Not Crucius. We've only gotten Xander onto the battlefield once, so that's kind of sad. But we did get to do a lot of the broken Grixis things that are possible in this game. So that was our series of games. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was Grixis Xander. Hope you enjoyed. As always, if you want to support this channel, drop a like, drop a subscribe. Helps me out. With that, that's all from me. I'll see you in the next one.